It's Saturday, October 4th, about 9:20 a.m. I'm headed to Wade Creek to teach an ODFW Level 2 workshop. And there's only one person who signed up today. So you're going to get a lot of personal attention. But last time I taught, everybody caught some fish. So I'm hoping we have the same luck today. So it's about 58 degrees. It's kind of overcast. It was foggy coming out of the mountains, but it's kind of clearing up here. Doesn't look like it's going to rain. And let's see, low tide was at 4:30 this morning at about a 0.2, and high tide's about 11:15 at a 6-foot high tide. So it's about a 6-foot swing. So the water's going to be coming up a foot an hour. So I expect surf conditions to change as we're fishing there. Energy's about 140 today, so it's really low, and I'm looking forward to fishing. All right, let's see if he's here yet. Okay, so we're headed down to the path, and we're just going to look to start seeing where we're going to fish. Okay, so generally what I do, Jim, is I'll look north and then I'll look south at how the waves are crashing. And generally what you want are successive crashing waves with dark green that's got multiple
yeah. So I don't know what that means. Multiple crashing waves, they all look multiple to me.
No, see, so there's one there. So see, there's nothing. So the wave that just crashed, there's nothing behind it. You see that?
Yeah.
So and there's one there now. So maybe there's two there. If you look over there, you see there's a little bit more crashing waves. Not a lot. So today is a very low energy day. So when the energy is really low, there's not a lot of crashing waves. But what you're looking, so what you're trying to, so see right here where there's crashing waves, but it's dead.
Up on one another?
Yeah, but they're also right next to it. You see how it's dead water there where it's just green with no waves?
Yeah.
So you would want to skip over that. So
oh, see, I've always been fishing that. I thought that'd be a place to go.
no, you always want to fish where the waves are continually crashing.
Okay.
And then you cast as far as you can. And then you want to get some decent, like that one. See how big that one was?
Yeah.
You want to get, and what it does is it churns up the floor.
Up.
Yeah, and then the food comes up. Okay. So another part is, you see this dark green stretch of water right here, right in front of the waves. So that's a trough. So you got to get past that if you want to get fish. And there's usually not fish in troughs. And so what you have to be careful about is when you're wading and there's a trough there, that you don't go down, because all of a sudden, you know, the floor might jump out from you. Okay? So I would say we'll try here. I would probably skip this and then start heading up there right away. And then there's another trough there that I would avoid. But it looks like there's one big trough, and then it looks like there's a sandbar where you see how shallow it is past the green. So that means that there's probably not any going to be fish there either. So this is how, you know, that's how I just try and read the waves.
So lots of waves.
Yeah, lots of waves. So that's why I'm looking up north there and avoid dead water. So you want to avoid dead water. I only come down here, I only fish here when I want to get action, because there's a place like 5 minutes away from me that I fish at, but I usually get skunked there. But I just go there just because I get in the water. Right, so
you ever fish further south, Waldport area?
Yeah, a place called Curtis Street and Lost Creek. Those are really two good places. Lost Creek, yeah, those two are really good places. So this place, so I was here 2 weeks ago where I taught a class. So one guy who had never caught one caught 5 that day. I got 5, the other guy got 5, and then they came back last Friday and they got 14. So I'm hoping this is going to be a hot beach. Oh, so I use so it's a Santiam rod. It's it was specifically designed for surf perch fishing. I helped the guy develop it.
Oh, cool.
But it's a 10-foot 2-piece, and he's got a long butt and a short butt. See how long that butt is?
Yeah.
So the reason I don't like a long butt is because when I rest the butt on my waist, I don't like my arm being straight, you know. So I like my elbow being like right. I have a bad right elbow, so a lot of times I'll fish upside down. So people make fun of me for that because I have my reel upside down. But and then so I was going like, so this is the spider.
Yeah, and that's what you do. You bend them up.
Yeah, you bend them up. Oh, and then if it has a lot of drift, then you can just bend the legs down like that. So you can just make it a variable weight. So how many times have you been surf perch? Watch out for your rod tip on these trees.
Half a dozen times probably.
Okay.
Caught one.
You caught one? Okay.
I was fishing. My wife kind of interested in it too, so we were at Astoria.
Okay.
And yeah, I just kind of looked into one, and then this guy who was obviously a really good surf perch fisherman came over and started telling me what to do. And
Oh yeah.
I didn't have a clue mostly, but
No,
there's more to this than I thought.
Yeah, no, it's not as easy as people think, although it's not as hard as people think either. You know, but if you have someone show you the ropes, it makes it a lot easier.
Well, this is a great program. Thanks for doing it.
Oh, no problem at all. That's why I actually enjoy teaching people how to catch perch. I probably have helped like 60 to 70 people catch their first perch.
Yeah.
You know, because I was doing this before I was doing ODFW stuff. That's how we actually started. That's the reason why the fishing club is pretty optimal, is because when people go out, they'll invite you to go along with them. It's like, hey, I'm going to be here. If anybody wants to tag along, or if you ask, you know, hey, I'm going out, can anybody help me? A lot of times you'll get replies.
It's through Facebook?
It's on Facebook. Yeah, that's the only reason why actually I joined Facebook, was to join that club.
I've boycotted Facebook forever.
Oh.
Might be a good reason to join, I guess.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's the only reason I joined, was because I wanted to belong to the Perch Club. I always do a YouTube video to do a real-time angling report. Okay, so we're at Wade Creek. It's 5 minutes to 10. And man, wave action looks pretty good right here, actually. So we're gonna try here, just a little bit south, and then well, north look pretty good, but we'll have to look at the south. But anyway, catch conditions look really good here. So swell energy is about 140 today. High tide is about 11:15, so about an hour and 15. And man, it's really pleasant out here. What a nice day.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, those waves look really good. Okay, we're gonna try right here. Jim says he's gone fishing like 6 times perch, and he's caught one. So he hasn't been skunked, but he's looking how to learn how to read the waves. Man, wave action looks pretty good today, so I'm hoping we get some bites here soon. But if we don't get some bites here in the south, we're gonna start heading north. But man, there's some nice waves one after another. Just got my first bite, although it was a small one, so I could tell it was a silver. But it went away. It got like maybe 4 taps and it went away. Okay, so just had a second bite here, but again, it's very, very tiny. So I'm pretty sure it was the silver. Here for a little bit longer. Tide's coming in, so maybe the fish are coming in too, and the bite window's opening up. So we'll just have to see. Okay, so Jim said he just had a small bite too. It's like 3 taps and it went away. So looks like the silvers might be coming in, but if we don't get something here soon, then we're gonna head north. Wave action here looks pretty good, so you know, I'm surprised we haven't got more action than the small bites that we've had up to now. So we came up to north of the creek. Looks a little shallow here. Wave action doesn't look quite as good as where we were, but I know the last couple of weeks north side of Wade Creek has been hot, so we're just trying to move and find the fish. Okay, so Jim just got a bite, so that's his second bite today. I've had 2 small ones, so you know, at least we're getting a little action. It's better than 0 action. But I'm hoping he's the guy that catches any fish today. So he's caught 1 up to now, from what I remember. Oh, I just got a bite. That's another silver. So wave action has gotten pretty decent in the last 15 minutes. It's still a little shallow. We came north for about maybe 75 yards, maybe 100 yards from the creek. But so far, other than the silver bites we had when we first started, we haven't had any action up to now. So anyway, we'll just keep moving north, and if not, we'll go back down south. But man, what a nice day to be standing in the surf. There's no wind. You know, it's high 50s. And ocean conditions are really calm today. So it's really pleasant standing in the water. Since we've been north, it's a lot more shallow here than it is on the south. And it's harder to get to the bigger crashing waves out there, because even though it's really wadeable right now, as the tide comes in or the waves come in, it gets flooded pretty fast. So that's the reason why I got to stand back a little bit further. Fishing for about an hour now, and the last half an hour as we move further north, the worse the action got. So we're gonna head back south and hopefully find some fish here soon. And still about 15 minutes before peak high tide. Okay, so we moved back to the south, and unfortunately it's like the north. It's very shallow with not a lot of crashing waves. So it doesn't look good to me right now that our chances of getting any action are going to improve very much in the next hour. So I can only cross your fingers and hope. So we're pretty far south now. I'm guessing about 150 yards of the creek. Wave action looks a little bit better here. It's a little bit darker green, so it's definitely deeper than where we were. But we haven't had any action, I'll say about an hour now. Well, finally got a little action. It was just like 3 taps. It was a silver. But that's the first bite I've had, I want to say, in almost an hour and 10 minutes now. Oh, there it is. I can still feel it. It's definitely picking up right now. And it's about 45 minutes past high tide. So we've had very little action today. I want to say between the two of us, we've maybe had 3 silver bites each, and other than that, it's been 0 action. So really slow day. But it is gorgeous out here, so you know, that's the upside of surf fishing. Is, you know, any day in the water is really pleasant when conditions are this nice. Okay, got about another half an hour. So hopefully I can get Jim some action here in the last half an hour. I'd really like him to get a fish. I think I got my first one. Hey, Jim! Oh. Just finally, man. So it's been like almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. Finally got a red tail. It's not that big and it's on the bottom natural. First fish today. I wish Jim had gotten instead of me though. But at least we finally got one. Man, it's been a long time coming though. That's only like my 3rd bite today. So again, action's been really slow today. Then the one fish that I got down south, Jim had a small bite, but other than that, oh, I had a small bite too. But action's been really slow today. And we've been here about 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it's almost quitting time for us. So I'm just letting Jim try my 10-foot Santiam. He was using 11-foot Santiam. That's the ODFW issued one, and just wanted to let him try my rod to let him see what it feels like. So this is a 4-piece travel rod, and mine is a 2-piece surf rod. So anyway, just letting him try it. I always like to let workshop participants try my gear. They can see what, you know, what I use at least. And I'm getting bites on his pole though. Got a couple of silver nibbles. So we fished 3 hours. So this is the longest I've fished in a long time, because normally I quit after 2 hours. So unfortunately we only got 1 fish between us. Jim got about 3 or 4 bites. He got a couple at the end just as we were quitting. And again, I got 3 or 4 bites too. I got 1 or 2 small silvers at the end. So anyway, that's it for today. Unfortunately, Jim at least got to know what a bite feels like, so at least that helped him. And he says he learned a few things today. He thinks he was fishing the wrong waters before, so hopefully this will help him today. Okay, all right, that's it for today, gang. I'm not sure when I'm going out again.